All right, here we go. All right, we're back. We're back. We're back. We're
We're
back.
back.
We're
We're
back.
back.
We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back.
Oh, wait. Hold up. Ah,
We all we need.
we all need, baby. Oh my God,
That's better.
dude.
That's
No, I
better.
have mine over there, bro. I have to go grab it. But
How to get it, bro? How to get it? All right,
dude,
we are back. Episode two. Episode two of the Mayday podcast with your boys here, Bossy and Ball,
we got
Mirza.
the Bosby Bo Mirza. We got Casey Mayman over there.
Yes,
We
sir.
got we got everything here. What we need. What are
We
we
got
talking
we
about
got
today?
divisional round reactions today. Predictions for the AFC and NFC championship.
Yes, sir.
Coaches. We're gonna be talking about new coaches and all the firings that just happened, and much more here on the second episode of the Mayday podcast. Let's get into it.
Number
Let's get
two.
into it.
Let's do it. I think we just head right into the head coaches with the
You want to do head
Bills.
coaches first?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
think
guess
so.
so.
It's the hottest topic right now with McDermott going away.
Let's
How do
do
we
it,
feel
bro.
about that, Casey?
McDermott. All right. Well, what I was just saying, man, I was saying that I thought McDermott was going to get fired 2 years ago when they lost to the Chiefs because it just seemed like that team was in just stuck in time. It just felt like they were just stuck in time and they were getting in the playoffs and losing in the playoffs every single year in the divisional round every year. It didn't matter if they go to the divisional round, AFC Championship game. They're just losing in the same round and they weren't making any progress no matter what they did. So I thought he was getting fired 2 years ago. Now that was 2 years ago when I was saying that. It's 2 years
Yeah.
later. Nothing's changed. They've gone to the AFC Championship game last year. Got close to winning. Didn't win, but got close to winning. And then you have a perfect opportunity this year to win it with a team that is a sixth seed. You have no Mahomes in the playoffs and Lamar. We talk about this all the time. How Josh Allen had a prime opportunity to take his team, and the Bills had a prime opportunity to finally get a fucking Super Bowl win they've been dreaming of for I don't know 40 fucking years, and
Ever
they
since
can't
0
do
and
it. They
4.
can't do it, and we'll get more in the divisional. We'll talk about that much more, or we'll talk about later on in the episode. We'll talk about Sean McDermott right now. But yeah, I'm shocked with the firing. I think it was the right move because I mean, if you're stuck in time right now, if you're stuck in this, area where you're one of the best teams in the regular season and it's just playoff loss, playoff heartbreak after playoff heartbreak in the most heartbreaking ways for Bills fans. Like something has to change. So I think this is the right move. They wouldn't be here without McDermott. This team was, they were nothing before McDermott came to the team. Remember, he took over 2017, I believe, maybe 2016, I think. It was right after he was with the Carolina Panthers, but he took over a team that was in dire need of a change of a new leader, and he took over that team. He got into the playoffs. They broke the curse, the whatever it was, 18-year curse. Thanks to the Bengals in 2017 or 18. I don't remember the year, but they got to the playoffs, and shortly after got Josh Allen, and they've been one of the best teams in the AFC and the NFL
Mm-hmm.
for the last 5, 6, 7 years. They've been like, yeah. I mean, they've been the kings of the AFC East, and it seems like that they're one of the best playoff teams to never reach a Super Bowl because it seems like
Yeah.
they're the favorites every year. And I think something had to change. I think it's the right move. I think this really was his last chance. I didn't think the Bills had the balls to do it, but they did, and they did. They had this is a ballsy move. But I think it's one that was right, and we'll see what happens next year and if it will pan out. But I thought it was the right move. What do you think?
What I think is going along with the Bills here. I think James Harden is like or Josh Allen's like the James Harden of the
Oh
NFL.
wow, what a
He's
comparison!
dude. He's phenomenal in the regular season, and to give him credit, it wasn't his fault they lost in the playoffs. But it just seems like he could get to the divisional or AFC champion. He can't make the final step to the Super Bowl, just like James Harden can never make it to the NBA championship. And it's just they can keep swapping stuff around with the coaches, but I don't know if what is going on now is what is going to be the future. What can they do to do? Like I don't know. Maybe this is the good thing they're swapping head coaches, but
I think it has to be. I think
yeah,
he had to change something. You couldn't keep Josh Allen. I mean, he's obviously not the problem. He's a big reason they lost that game. He had 4 turnovers in that game. You can't do that and expect to win the game. Talk to CJ Stroud about that. We'll get into that later. But yeah, I mean, he clearly, I think, he's the reason the Bills got this far. And I think, what they need to go into this offseason, they need to really address the issues. They need to build this defense better. They get Josh Allen a receiving core. He can't do it all himself. Josh went back into um his former days as being a rookie. Like he went back into his rookie form where he was making just stupid plays and just doing too much, just being too loose with the football. And it showed. He had to carry this team.
Yeah, dude, he
And
literally one of the plays, his arm was sticking out. He like it looked like he threw a
can't do
punch for
that.
a
And that was
freaking
late.
fumble.
That
No,
was late in the
it
first
was
half where
yeah.
the Broncos took over. They had a key field goal to take a 2-score lead heading into halftime. That's unbelievable. You can't be doing that. You can't be doing that, Josh. So obviously, Josh was not the reason they lost that game, or maybe he was the reason they lost that game. He was a big reason why that they were the game was that close, and that I'll just say it. Josh is
Yeah,
a big reason they lost that game, but he's also the reason that they're in this place in the first place, and he's obviously not the problem on that team. I mean, he's a phenomenal player. We all know it. He's the top of the league right now. But yeah, something had to change, and just it sucks that Sean McDermott was the one that had to be canned, but it's the right move.
yeah, you gotta swap something up.
Yeah.
But speaking of swapping things up, now we're gonna head over to the Giants, dude.
Oh wow. Yeah.
What do you think about how we got Harbaugh? I think the Giants are gonna be what this year's Patriots was. They're gonna be insane next year. I think they're gonna win the NFC East. Harbaugh is gonna do what Vrabel did, swap that whole system around, get Jackson Dark, Neighbors, Scadaboo, and the rest of the Giants squad on the defense. Abdul Carter. Dude, he's got a lot to work with here in the Giants. And I'm very excited for them next year to see what they can do. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I like the move. I like the move. You bring in a guy who's already proven himself as a head coach. You bring in a guy who has won a Super Bowl before. You know,
Yeah.
he's coached in a Baltimore Ravens team that before he got there, they were already a Super Bowl franchise. They were a brand new franchise, and they were already established. They already had guys like Ray Lewis and I think Terrell Suggs was on that team. I could be wrong, but they had guys on this team that already were fucking legends of the game. And he comes in and remember his quarterback is Joe Flacco. And
Yeah.
Joe Flacco he was a good quarterback in his prime. Joe Flacco was elite. He's an elite quarterback in his prime. They won a Super Bowl the year that he was the coach, and the year that it just seemed like in the John Harbaugh era, the Ravens were always a team that was in contention for Super Bowl, and they made some deep playoff runs during his time. Obviously, 2011 stands out to me, where you go on the road and you beat the Denver Broncos, or no,
Yeah.
it was 2012, I believe. 2012 was the year they won the Super Bowl. You beat the Denver Broncos, who were favored to win the bowl. They were, you play this incredible game in Denver. Mile high miracle happens, and he just coaches this team all the way to the Super Bowl on a run where they shouldn't win. They also won the Gillette Stadium that next week, beat my Patriots, and won by 2 scores in that game.
Yeah.
He's also just made he's coached some big playoff upsets. He's been their leader for a while. But yeah, I mean the stats speak for themselves. They've had way too many blown leads in fourth quarters in the last 3 to 4 years. I mean, this season alone, it just feels like every week they've just had some crazy loss. I mean, obviously, we talk about week 1 in Buffalo. We can talk about the Patriots game that happened a few weeks ago. He's had 2-score plus leads in the fourth quarter, and they just seem to just blow it every single time. And if I'm a Ravens fan, I would be on the edge of my seat heading into the fourth quarter when I'm up by 40 fucking points. And so, yes, something needed to change. They need new leadership. They got to bring somebody else in who can really get the best out of Lamar Jackson too. Because I feel like if they're not able to get him playing the way he plays at an MVP like level, then you're gonna have issues. But which Harbaugh did do very well. Lamar has always been good under Harbaugh, but yeah, I like the move for the Giants. For the Giants, I like the move because you bring in a guy who is proven, but obviously has had some critiques.
Well, there's one more coach we need to talk about, which you just learned about. Got Kevin Stefanski.
Actually, I
Dude.
didn't know this until right now. I totally
Yeah,
missed
man.
that. Yeah, I've been in London.
I think that's a great pickup for them. 2-time coach of the year, brought the Browns to a playoff game, and he brought he didn't have much offense to work with as an offense oriented head coach. So now he's going to a huge offensive system with a great defense too. It's pretty solid. And I think, dude, could be a early predictions take, but they went 8-9 this year. I think they could definitely win the NFC South next year, which is not a big take because the NFC South, but they could definitely make some magic happen with Stefanski.
I don't have much to say. Like it's a fine hiring. He took the Cleveland Browns to their first playoff one in like fucking century. So it's like it was a good hiring. He took. I mean, he was the coach when Joe Flacco was 40 years old, coming off the couch and just slinging it to Amari Cooper every game, and like somehow got the fifth seed that year, which I don't know how, but it's a good hiring. It's a good. I think it's gonna work out.
Yeah, nothing
And
big, but it's just
makes
it's
sense.
good. It's good.
Yeah, we'll see how that team goes. I still think they think that they need to address some issues in Atlanta before they go into next season. But they have key pieces. I mean, they
Oh
have they
yeah.
have guys who can play. They just need to they have to get their full potential. Like Kyle Pitts, Drake London was showing it this year. We saw Drake
Oh
London
yeah.
and Kyle Pitts finally break out into some of the superstar expectations that we had when they were coming in the league. So I think it really all comes down to the quarterback play. Who you're going to have a quarterback. Penix was playing okay before he got injured. Kirk Cousins
Wasn't the
played
best.
fine at times, but I mean, you're going to need Michael Penix to step up next year if you want him to be your quarterback. But yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind the hiring. Just I don't think it really makes that much of a difference to me. So yeah,
Yeah. But now we could just move on to the divisional rounds,
divisional
man, for the
divisional reactions.
reactions. Dude.
Yeah,
What do we start
let's
with?
let's
Do we
start. Let's
start?
start with the order that they went in for this weekend. So we'll start Bills Broncos, which is I kind of already talked about it a little bit. But
Yeah,
what was your
crazy,
reaction,
man.
Rich? What was your reaction? Let me
Dude,
hear what you got to say.
when I saw them go up, what was it, 20-10 at halftime?
Yeah,
I didn't think the Broncos would win. I still had like hope in the Bills, but then as time started clicking, I'm like, okay, the Broncos are starting to carry away with this until halftime happened. And once halftime happened, I mean, not halftime, the end and to overtime, I'm like, okay, now I have no clue who's going to win. But I was genuinely shocked to see the Bo Nix carried the Bills to, or not the Bills, the Broncos to win until the ankle injury happened. I'm like, okay, that just plummeted their stock.
what was that? What was that? Was it the final kneel
I, I
down? Was that the
I think
play?
it was the second to last play, not the kneel down, but when yeah, no, it was the kneel down, the one before the field goal where he like moved to the right,
Yeah.
he like twisted. I think someone stepped on
You
or
break a
someone.
bone in your ankle on the kneel down before the field goal? Are you fucking
Yep,
kidding me? That's
dude, that is
insane.
so unfortunate. Literally the
Yeah.
last play, and now their season's to like 90% over. Maybe there's a little slight chance. Never say never, but
I got something to say about that. But
let's hear it.
yeah, so I mean, I think that game was awesome. I love that was an
Oh
awesome
yeah,
game.
I think it was the
Oh, it was the
best
game
game
of
of
the
the
year.
weekend.
I was in all. I was watching that at a pub here in London, and I was just I don't know that was awesome. Like that was just a fantastic game. It was back and forth. I mean, it was like there was turnovers everywhere, but like also just some great play. Bo Nix balled out in that game. He
Dude, did you
played,
see the one where he threw it like half across 50 yards down to the left side in the
yeah,
corner, dude? Insane.
he
I
balled
forgot who
out.
caught it. Yeah,
He
I know. He
balled
was
out. He
great.
was absolutely incredible in that game. And it's just so sad that he's out now for the AFC Championship game. How are you,
We
sir?
got
How are you,
we got Rasad guest appearance.
Rasad?
But
Rasad.
yeah, no, he freaking balled out, man.
Yeah, and it's like,
That
yeah,
was entertaining too. For what people are saying that he was like mid this whole season, which yeah, he was pretty mid, but this game proved like he can play, dude.
good
Especially when it
play.
matters most, dude.
I'm just, I mean, as a Pats fan, obviously, I want us to have every advantage, but I never want a player to get hurt. It doesn't matter whoever it is. It sucks,
Yeah.
but um, but yeah, I mean, he balled out that game. He played the game of his life. He made one bad throw to the Bills defender, but like other than that, man, he had a hell of a game, and it just sucks what happened. I mean, that game was awesome, going blow for blow up to the very end. Bills had chances, Broncos had chances. Bills were up, or Broncos were up 23-10 after another Josh Allen interception. Uh,
Yep.
they wound up coming back and they were up by one at one point. Then up by four again. Broncos had an incredible Bo Nix just orchestrated an incredible game-winning drive, capped off to Humphrey in the end. Or no, it was Marvin Mims in the end zone. I think
Was it Mims?
I think the last play was Mims, but and Humphrey had a great game though too. But I mean, Bo Nix just orchestrated a great drive. Then Josh Allen got the team back in field goal range to get the game tying field goal. But he had Dawson Knox wide open
Oh
for
yeah,
the final plays of the game.
I
He
saw
missed
that.
him. He missed him. There was a lot of times in this game where Josh Allen just didn't make the right throws and just underperformed and just made some mistakes. And he made a lot of mistakes in that game. I mean, he made a lot of them. And I know, he's been an incredible quarterback, and I think everybody's really been rooting for the Bills. I mean, everybody kind of roots for them. Either you root
Yeah.
for them or you feel bad for them. But for me, I lean more towards I just feel bad for them. But AFC East rival. But with that being said, I mean, it's just like just like Josh Allen, man, like just some of the plays he was making was just vintage 2018 rookie season Josh Allen, where it's just like, what on earth are you thinking, and why are you
He
trying
didn't
to
play
make?
like an MVP.
Yeah,
He played, like you said, 2018 rookie Josh Allen. He didn't look like himself, even though he was he had 3 touchdowns.
yeah. I mean,
Still,
he made plays when he made it wasn't just all bad. He made great plays in that game too, but he just tried to be Superman. He tried to be Superman. He was just trying too much and doing too much, and it cost him. And
doing
and
his like the flick passes that he does.
Well, here's my question, Meritz. I want to hear what you think. Did Brandon Cooks catch that ball?
Which one? The one that was
The
intercepted?
last one that was intercepted.
So my initial thought, it's still my thought. I thought it was an interception immediately.
Yeah,
Even
I
though
thought it was too.
people were blaming, the refs, the refs, the refs. Everyone loves to blame the refs. I think that was as soon as I saw the play, I was like, yeah, that's an interception. It literally, you see the replay, he literally just does a front roll over him and snatches the ball before the ball is dead.
He wound up with it, and it wasn't like to me like his knee was down, and the ball was in his possession, and the defender was on, but he was touching him, so he was. I think he was technically down, but he went up with the ball. Cooks might not have had full possession. He might not. He just caught the ball, so it was still kind of bobbling in there. I think it was too close to call. I think looking at it and watching it, it looks like an interception, and I think it was.
I
But
still think it is too.
and I still think
I
if
haven't
it's
changed
that
my
close,
thought.
you can't really blame the refs for making a call. I could have gone either way, and
No.
you could blame them for those PI calls. I mean, they didn't need to be made, but um I think it's not like a crazy thing for them. Like those PI calls, as frustrating as it is, like, you know, I think they were PI and they were letting some stuff slide in that game.
Mm-hmm.
But
That last call is definitely PI. The one that
yeah,
got him to the field. Dude, bro was giving him a last hug
I know.
beforehand.
Yeah, I mean, there are some no calls though on the Bills that I think the Bills fans are going to be complaining about.
Well,
But
every fan gets mad at the refs. When in doubt, blame the refs.
yeah, yeah,
Seahawks, dude,
yeah.
they
Seahawks
won the
Niners.
game in the first 13 seconds.
Yep, game was over.
Game was done. 13 seconds because the 49ers only got 2 field goals. They couldn't go any further. They are super injured. There's not much to talk about this game other than the fact that Sam Darnold looked great, even with his oblique injury. The Kenneth Walker, the third resurgence is crazy. And now he's going to ball out this next game because I think Charbonnet is done for the season.
Yeah, I tore his ACL.
Yeah, so it's going to be Kenneth Walker legacy game against my Rams,
Yeah.
which I don't think is going to happen, but we'll talk about that later. But no, this not much to talk about other than the fact that it was the biggest blowout of this playoffs.
Seattle looks like a championship team. They look like they're going to win it all this year. I think they are the strongest team left, and
They're the
probably
best defense for sure.
Yeah, the
Out
most
of all of them.
championship level team left in this tournament. And as you said, there's not much to talk about here. Just a complete dominance by Seattle. Sam Darnold we talked about this 2 weeks ago. Sam Darnold needed to play he needed to play fine. Like he needed to play good. He didn't
In
need
our
to
predictions.
much. Yeah, like he didn't need to play like an MVP caliber player. He just needed to be Sam Darnold and make the right throws and just not turn the ball over. And it's exactly what he did. And he played well. He did all he made all the plays he needed. He played a flawless game. And the running game was incredible. Kenneth Walker had a great game. Even Charbonnet had a nice game. And the defense was dominated. It was complete dominance. And the 49ers, obviously so many injuries, like just all around. I mean, we started with Fred Warner and Nick Bosa. Now we got Kittle. A lot of guys in the receiving corps. It's
unfortunate, but you weren't going to make it that far.
It's the power plant around the stadium. It's like that's what's causing it. But yeah, it's just a dominant performance by Seattle. And yeah,
I think we just move on to the next game right here. Now, before we get started, right, I want to point out some key things. Going into this season, the Patriots had a 0.9% chance of even winning their division.
we did.
They are now in the AFC Championship game. Casey, as the most Patriot fanatic game or fan that there is, how do you feel about that, dude? Let's just say people can blame the schedule. Easy, it was an easy schedule to be fair, but they had a 0.9% chance, and now
Fuck
people are
that.
making. Yeah, they're
Fuck the
making.
schedule.
They beat the best. They literally statistically the number one defense in the NFL. They just beat.
See, before the game started, you know what I had to fucking hear all week? Oh, the Patriots are gonna get fucking railed on by the best team in the league. The Texans are the best team left. The defense is so fucking good, and the team is gonna run all over them. Oh, you had a easy schedule this whole fucking time. Well, guess what? Now you gotta play an actual team. Yeah, we played an actual fucking team. And the second that game ended, you know what I had to hear? Oh, well, the Texans. They weren't
yeah.
though.
CJ
Stroud
Stroud
wasn't
was
that
the
good, so
Patriots'
it
best
didn't
player.
count. It didn't count. They weren't that good of a team. We all knew they were frauds. The same fucking people who were saying they were the best fucking team left in the game,
Yeah.
they were frauds right after the game. No, it's just a fucking skill issue. It's just a skill issue.
You
The
see
skill
that
issue, they look fucking
analyst
better. All right.
ESPN predictions? Everyone predicted the Texans to win. Every single, not a single person said the Patriots would win.
We pull it up.
And what? Yeah.
What's up, ESPN?
That one. What's
up,
ESPN?
experts? What's up, experts? Fucking joke, dude. Unbelievable. What a fucking game that was.
They won convincingly, like 28-16.
I mean, listen, Drake May's got to chill on the turnovers. He's like,
oh yeah, no.
I mean, as much as I've been, saying, I mean, the Texans defense was outstanding. Like,
oh yeah,
the Texans defense was outstanding. CJ Stroud, horrible. Oh my God, watching that game. I mean, listen, Drake May was making just as many mistakes as he was. Not as embarrassing, but it's just like May couldn't hold on to the fumble, all right, or couldn't hold on to the ball, and he was fumbling every other play. It just felt like, I mean, Will Anderson was just destroying. He was just blasting the fuck out of Will Campbell, and it didn't matter. It didn't matter because CJ Stroud, the Patriots MVP last night, was just giving us the game. And some of those interceptions were just phenomenal plays. I mean, Carlton Davis made a incredible catch with that knee.
Marcus Jones.
And then he made another great play too. Marcus Jones. Well, that one was a fucking toss-up. CJ Stroud threw a meatball in the air, and Marcus Jones
was a horrible play.
But I mean, it's just been like when I watched that game, I was stressed the whole time because I was like,
yeah,
we're making just mistake after mistake after mistake, and it didn't matter because the Pats defense is that good. The Pats defense outplayed the Texans defense as close as a game as it was up until that point. We just made more plays. And Drake May, as many turnovers as he had in that game. I'm not counting the interception board for that.
Yeah, no, that was just garbage time interception.
But the fumbles that he fumbled 3 times in that game, maybe even 4. I forget. Was it 4 times?
Yeah, 2 of them he lost, 2 of them he recovered.
We got lucky some of those times. All right, we got very lucky. Like, I'm not gonna lie, we got lucky on some of those turnovers, but it didn't matter because he made the big plays in the biggest moments.
He got 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Oh my! No, that booty play was insane.
Kayshon Boutte, catch of the year. Oh my! That was huge. Yeah. That was
stuck it up with one arm. Oh my God!
To take the game away.
Phenomenal. Peak.
It put Houston out of it. Yeah. That was an incredible play. But just an incredible. Just what a game! What a game by the Pats and it wasn't pretty. It hasn't been pretty so far. But we're in the exchange.
But it's a win is a win at the end of the day.
A win is a win. This is playoff football.
Good or bad, it doesn't
matter. Football. Shitty weather and crazy football play, turnovers everywhere. Doesn't matter. We're in the AFC Championship game. Don't matter. I'll see you Sunday. Don't matter.
It's a Sunday.
But yeah, that was quite a game, and I don't know what you do if you're Houston. Like, do you really want to rock with Stroud again next season when he puts up that performance in the biggest game of his life? I mean,
I don't know if you saw this. Davis Mills was out that game. I think if they had him, they would have put him in the other half.
I mean, what, he was 3-0 this season, the regular season?
But I think it's some injury or he couldn't make it. So they had to play Stroud. They had no backup QB. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's why they didn't sub out Stroud because they didn't have any backup QB too. So they had to.
I'm so glad Mills was in that game.
Yeah, it could have been different, but hey, what ifs? Don't worry about them.
Doesn't matter.
All we got, all we need.
All we need. Just an incredible play. Just incredible, just all around. All right, Rams Bears. Merritt's the Rams fan. What do you
Dude,
think?
at first the game was great because we got the first touchdown. We were rolling, we were going, everything was working like clockwork. And then the whole game, Bears got the touchdown. Okay, they get a field goal. All right, now it's a little bit tedious. We get a field goal. Nothing happens till the fourth quarter. I mean, it was kind of a little boring because I was just on my seat the whole time. Like, can we have something go on? Like, have something happen. It was a tie game for all. We finally get a touchdown in the fourth. Okay, 17-10, 12 seconds on the clock. All we have to do, it's like what, fourth and 10. We threw a full blitz on the Bears. Caleb Williams is running all the way back to the 40 or 50. Bro spins around, chucks it all the way down to who was it? Cole Kmet in the
Yeah.
corner. Dude, I was losing my shit. I was going crazy. I'm like, no way, we just did it.
Was
Tom
that
Brady
Kobe?
style.
Was that Kobe Turner in the end zone? That just
That
walked
was
away.
guard.
Like was
Yeah. He just like walked like away from him. I'm like, what are we doing? Like he like Cole Kmet was hugging him and then not he didn't push him off. I'll give it credit. It was fair. He just like lightly like went off him and then went to like to where the ball was going. But dude, Caleb Williams finding that ball, magic. I think it was one of the best touchdowns I've ever seen. But then we
yeah.
go into overtime. I'm biting my fingers, bro. I'm like, shit, what are we gonna do? We get ball first, completely three. I think not. I think it was maybe 3 and out, not even. But we didn't even get to the half. We didn't even get to the other half of the field. Bears get it. They're steamrolling Casey, steamrolling, bro. I'm like, dude, we just lost the Bears. That's it. There goes the season. Then Caleb Williams throws the most ugliest pick I've ever seen to nobody. We get it back. Storm on down. The meatball Mevis, bro, kicks it in. Rams are going to the NFC Championship against the Seahawks. We're 1-1 against. Dude, I'm excited. This story, that's like the story going on, kid. But I'm very happy. I wish I could show my desk mat because it's Rams, but it was an ugly victory. I mean, we didn't have our offense. I mean, it didn't look the best. It wasn't like 4 fumbles bad or 4 interceptions bad, but it
Yeah.
was pretty. We weren't moving. But I'm very glad the Rams prevailed. I think the Bears next year will definitely be less fraudulent because I think a lot of their wins this year are fraud wins. They like somehow managed to win, but I'm not hating. I love any given week. If it wasn't against the Rams, I would have rooted for the Bears. But this week was not that. Rams prevail. Case, I'm so happy, dude. I don't have to worry.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you're a Bears fan, I mean, you gotta be psyched. Like
Yeah,
like, that's not even a that's like
it's
that's
not
not
even
even like
bad.
yeah, that's not even a playoff loss that you're like, stay up at night crying
Dude,
about.
you only lost by 3 in overtime.
Yeah, it's like
People, I
this team won 4 games last year. Same with the Jaguars. It's like when you have these like even if the Pats lost in the wild card, I'd be like, oh, it's fine. Like, oh, not it's fine, but it's like like we won 4 games last year. It was an insane turnaround. Bears had an insane turnaround. Ben Johnson has done with this team is just incredible.
dude,
And they'll be right here. They'll be right back here next year. I
they
truly
will be,
believe that.
dude. I'm scared for them next year. That's gonna be
No.
that's gonna be a scary team.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
not. That's a team I do not want to face
yeah.
in the playoffs.
But
But
how do you feel about Seattle? You
I'm
think you guys can beat
scared.
them? Yeah.
That defense, if we were struggling against the Bears defense, which given credit, they have a good defense, but the Seattle defense looked in menacing. They made Purdy look like garbage.
Yeah.
Made him, but we
Purdy's
have
always
had
kind
their
of
number.
he's when Purdy's bad, he doesn't really
Play
can't
well,
really recover. But
but we have their number. Well, we've had their number this season. The first game was ugly victory. We won by 2. I think Darnold had 4 picks, and then the second game was. Oh, you get there? A little cough. But the second game we watched together, I was a horrible loss. Oh,
choking on water.
yeah, literally choked. We choked. We lost by like 14.
I'm the fucking Bills every year.
But yeah, I think it was like 30-14 at some point. We lost 36-33 or in overtime. So there's 2 options that's going to happen here. We're either going to pick Sam Darnold 4 times,
dying, bro.
or we're going to choke like this guy over here. Are you on this side or are you on this side for me? I don't know which side.
Go
Oh, you're
up.
down here. Oh, up. But
Well,
it's gonna be better. I think it's gonna be a better game than the Broncos Pats because other than the defense, the Broncos maybe Stidham or Jared. Yeah, that's his name, right? I don't the backup
Stidham,
QB, and maybe he balls out. Pulls the 2018 Eagles, but
I think I'm not gonna lie, Maris, I think the Rams are getting dicked on next week.
yeah,
They're
I
getting
think
demolished, dude.
we'll
That's
see.
my bet. I think when you look at this Rams team, I was high on them going into the playoffs, but after I saw their performance against Carolina, um, how they barely beat this Carolina, bro. I'm like choking, bro.
Just like
Um,
Carolina. There you go. That's one way to
cutting
get it
that
out.
out. Cutting that
Nah,
out.
you got to keep it in. Got to keep it in.
I think I'm good now. I think I'm good. Wow, wrong pipe, dude. Um, yeah, when I look at this Rams team, it's like I was so high on them going into the playoffs because I felt like there was some like issue like the second half of the season. They had some losses they just shouldn't have lost. Like they shouldn't have lost to some of these teams they played. They shouldn't have lost to Carolina in the regular season. They shouldn't have lost to Atlanta. They shouldn't have lost that Seattle game when they were up by what 3 scores, whatever it was. Like
Absolutely not.
they were falling apart. And when a team falls apart like that, they don't usually go far in the playoffs. So I mean, to me, I was like, nah, it's Sean McVay. It's Matthew Stafford. They've been here before. So
Yeah, that's me, Sean McVay.
yeah. Sean McVay, yeah. What I mean, what an impression. What a great impression.
Thank you.
Yeah, but um yeah, I just thought like, it was the Rams and I think with the experience they had, I was like, no, they'll be fine. They'll be able to make it far again. And it's been like that. We've seen that so far. They've been getting far. They've been winning these close games to teams that I think are inferior to them. But yeah, I think they have a shot against Seattle. I don't think they're gonna win. I think Seattle has that game. That's Seattle's game to lose. I mean, the way they look against San Francisco. I mean,
I don't want to face that team.
I don't see Seattle losing that game. I see Seattle in the championship next year or next week or 2 weeks, whatever,
Dude,
3 weeks.
low key,
But
Casey, my heart's starting to it's starting to beat. I'm pumped. Just thinking about it is getting me pumped, dude.
I know, dude. But
Even it's gonna be a great game. I'm excited to watch the game. I want the Rams to win so badly. But
yeah,
even so, if the Seahawks win, okay, like given credit, we're their rivals. I don't like the 49ers. I've
yeah,
said it before. So there's a certain song that's F the 49ers. But I like Seattle, even though they're a rival. So if they go, I'm fine with it.
yeah. I think
But if the
yeah,
Rams win, Rams Pats, just saying we're gonna have to do a London vlog because we made a bet. I
that's
don't
right.
know
You
for the
got to come up
viewers.
to visit me
Yeah,
while yeah,
for
if
the
it's
viewers
Rams
that don't
Pats.
know,
No
me and
matter what,
Casey.
you're coming up. No
Yeah,
matter
no
what, you're
matter what,
coming
I'm
up.
coming up. But
Yeah,
I promised Casey at the beginning. Night this was the beginning of what, like before the season even started, or during when the season first started. I was like, Casey, if the Rams and Pats make the playoffs, or not the playoffs, if it's the Super Bowl, I'm coming up to London
that's
to
right.
visit you, and we're gonna do it. So
Yeah,
it's a
it's gonna
50%
happen.
chance now. It's a big chance, man. Especially because the Pats are most likely gonna beat the Broncos.
Yep. Well, yeah. So we'll talk about Denver, New England right now. I think so I should be like stoked right now. Like I should be like, oh my God, we're playing Denver without Bo Nix. We're gonna destroy them. But then I think about, Jared Stidham. And Jared Stidham's a guy who's been with Denver for a little while now.
He knows the
And
system.
the way the system works, and I know Bo Nix just balled out against Buffalo Bills. I understand that. Um, but I mean, the way that I've seen some of these really good coaching systems work is that the backup quarterbacks can play to a high level and can win you games. I mean, good systems and good coaches are able to
Eagles.
have these guys step in and play well. We saw it this season many, many times. We saw it with Houston, with Davis Mills playing for
Yep.
C.J. Stroud. We saw it for Mac Jones playing for Brock Purdy. These quarterbacks were able to make or were able to win games for these very good teams. The Broncos are a very good team. And the Broncos are a system that primarily has been run by their defense this year and some of their playmakers on offense. And Jared Stidham also was playing against the New England Patriots, who is the team that drafted him, the team that he played behind Brady for about a season, and
Really?
the team that was supposed to be he was supposed to be our starting quarterback heading into the 2020 season, and we wound up. I mean, he was a man. He was a man. There was no other option. We didn't sign anybody in March or April. He was the man. Last minute, late June or whatever it was, we signed Cam Newton to a 1 year deal, and Jared Stidham doesn't see the field at all that season. He doesn't see it at all. If that doesn't fire you up, that you were on a team that was supposed to be, you know, a place.
You're about to have the keys to
Yeah,
the whole system.
you're going to be the starting quarterback. Like, and now you have an opportunity to play that team that just said, "Nah, we're good. We're good on you. We're going to get this. We're going to get Cam instead. We're going to get this guy. We're going to go to a
Sure,
different
that was a
option."
great decision.
And when he was under the impression that I assume he was under the impression that
No,
he was going to be the starter, like up until the Cam Newton sign, like, and then he doesn't step on the field, or he doesn't no he stepped on he didn't start a game. He didn't start the game for New England after that. Like, to me, now you get to place him. You get to play against that team in the AFC Championship game. Like, that is he's got to be stoked right now for that. I mean, he has the opportunity to have like the all time revenge game. And I know we say we use revenge game way too loosely. All right. Stephon Diggs playing Houston was not a revenge game. He played one season
no,
there and tore his
yeah.
ACL there. Whoever says it's a revenge game, no.
I
Buffalo Bills,
honestly
baby.
forgot he played there.
Exactly. I mean, like, we use that term very lightly and very loosely. These aren't revenge games. All right. These aren't revenge games. Jared Stidham, this is a revenge game because the
Yeah.
Patriots, they said, nah, we're good on you. We'll pass and we'll go with somebody else after it seemed like he was going to be our starter and he was going to have an opportunity to prove himself in the league. And he never did. He never did. And he's been a backup ever since. He's had multiple stints with different teams, the Raiders, now the Broncos, but and this is his chance to shine. And we'll see if he's made for it. I liked him when he was in New England. He never really got a shot though. And we'll see if he's ready to shine here. But for the Pats, I'm ready, man. I'm ready.
Dude, you're not gonna believe this.
What's up?
Actually, today I watched a 5-minute highlight reel of Jared Stidham.
Wow.
So, I mean, he looks solid. I mean, given it was probably only highlights that are good of him, but he can make some good passes. So, I wouldn't be too worried about him, but maybe he balls out. The Patriots are known for losing to a backup quarterback in the playoffs. So, you never know. And now that you've given your point with the revenge thing, who knows? Maybe the Patriots sell. But where's my thing? Where is it? Did it fall somewhere?
Are you looking at Sal? Yeah,
You know what it says here, Casey. We all we got,
exactly.
we all we need. I think the
Yeah.
Patriots are going to go to the Super Bowl. I think that is the most optional given,
I mean,
or
with
the
all that
most
being said,
obvious choice.
yeah, with all that being said, still 100% on New England because it's my boys. It's my boys, and I am just so fired up right now with this team. And yeah, I mean, I'm confident. I'm cautiously confident because we're not the underdogs anymore. We're supposed to win this game. We've sort of been the underdogs up to this point. I mean, the Chargers game, that was kind of 50-50 to me. But I mean, we were the underdogs at Gillette as a 2 seed. Like, now we're expected to win by a lot. And
Yeah.
I think we're going to be over 7.5 point underdogs in this game. But I mean, I don't know what the line is yet, but it's probably going to be around, probably a little lower. But I mean, obviously the Broncos defense is great, but we've seen we can play against great defenses. We've seen it all year. Um, so yeah, I mean, I'm ready for this game. I think the defense needs to play as good as they've been playing, which I don't have any doubt they will. Milton Williams has been
Oh
just
my,
an
phenomenal.
absolute game changer for
He's
this team.
so happy he left the Eagles, dude.
I know, and
I
yeah, I mean, ever since he's been back, our defense has been just lights out,
elite.
lights out.
Gonzalez is healthy too
Our
now.
secondary, ridiculous the other day. Like that game against Houston, man.
Marcus
We were
Jones is
so
the most
good.
underrated player. There's an
Jones
award
is
for the most
awesome.
underrated player in the league. It's him.
Davis is going to be out. He had a hell of a game. He had 2 picks in that game.
Yep.
He's going to be out though, which sucks. But,
That's a tough loss.
I mean, still, Gonzo made so many great plays the other day.
Still,
Like,
does he have a pick this season yet or no?
no, but he's got a lot of passes defended because they're not throwing him. They're not throwing him. They
Yeah.
don't want to throw to him. But I mean, Denver's going to be tough. I think that defense it's no joke. But and we'll have to see who's him. We have to see who's him.
Now,
We'll see how much he wants to win this game.
now, if you look at our playoff predictions, I think we went 9-1. Other than the Broncos game. We've predicted
That's right. That's
every
right.
single thing we've predicted so far.
We're 9-1 right now. That's right.
9-1. So now Are you swapping your Rams pick to Seahawks? Or are you I'm sticking with the Rams and Patriots. Those are my two picks. What
Seattle,
are
New
you?
England.
Seattle, New
I don't.
England.
I can't see the Rams winning. I thought about it. I don't see that team winning. I don't think they're good enough. I really don't. I think Seattle's just way better and just beats them on everything besides QB.
Yeah,
But even then, like that's
this season
close right now.
Darnold's been pretty good, man.
Yeah,
Been phenomenal, but
I can't see a way the Rams win that game, honestly. But
oh no.
maybe experience is the one thing that holds them back or holds the Seahawks back. But
I think they're ready.
it's going to be
But
interesting. I
if
yeah,
you put like
I'm
the
going Pat Seahawks.
that's pretty much it for this
That's
one,
it.
right?
Yeah. So
All we have to cover.
yeah,
So
that's gonna do it.
it's gonna do it. Mayday, baby.
Episode two. Episode two. We will get back to you guys next week with episode
Deuces.
3. We will have we have the results from the championship game at
Mm-hmm.
that point. So yeah, we'll see you next Tuesday.
See you
Adios.
guys.